Hey guys, it's Elizabeth WMT forever, and today I wanted to do a fun video that I see done all over the YouTube land. New venue. I'm in my master bathroom because it is the only place in my house that isn't 1,000 degrees and has good lighting. So here we go. Oh, update, I will be having the 27 and 28 week update posted. It's going to be sometime by the end of this week. I decided to do it late so that I could get more new information for you guys because I had a lot of appointments this week. Let's just say little EJ, my little princess, is not cooperating still. So this video is going to be the 10 boy names and 10 girl names I will not be using but loved. So at this point in time, my husband and I are deciding on permanent birth control methods. So we will never be using these names, which is very sad. But it's what this mama has to do for her health, and we'll just live with it and love it in time. So, because I'm having a little girl, I'm going to start with the boy names that I loved but I will not be using. Now this is the ones I loved. My husband vetoed almost all of them, just so you know. And we're in a household where we believe that both people have to agree on the name. If one person vetoes it, it's off the list. So here we go. For boys, I had Keegan. I really liked the name Keegan. I don't even know where I heard it from. But then I realized that I went to school with somebody named Keegan, and I don't remember anything about him other than his name was Keegan. But that is one that I liked. This is one that my husband and I had for our first successful pregnancy. And it was for a boy, which our son Nikolai ended up with Nikolai instead of this name, but we brought it back to this list, and that was Alexei. So it's a Russian version of Alexander. Another one that I just loved, and I still cannot get over how much I loved it, but my husband hates it. And he has no reason to hate it. He just hates it. He doesn't like it. And that was Ezra. And I really, really liked the name Ezra. Like, I probably would have fought for it. That's how much I like it. The next one on the boys list is Ellis. I really, really liked Ellis as well, but my husband didn't really like it. I think he was shooting down all the E names for boys, which is kind of weird. This one we both agreed on, but we're not having a little boy, and it is Harrison. If we were having a little boy, that would most likely be our son's name, is Harrison. One that I thought was funny and comical for boys, and that I actually genuinely thought was cute, was Edison. And it's funny because Nikola Tesla, who we named our son after, and Thomas Edison had a thing, a little feud, and we were like, they're always going to be fighting because sibling rivalry. And it was kind of funny to think about that, having two boys named after two rivals in a sense. So the next one for boys would be Grayson. I liked it when I wrote this list down. I'm going to be honest with you anymore. With our taste in names and our taste in lifestyle, Grayson just doesn't fit our family. And my husband was right for vetoing it at the time because now I don't even like it. This one was my teenage heartthrob girl coming out. I like the writer Elizabeth Chandler and the main character Tristan. in that book is why I liked the name Tristan. And then also there was a Tristan in Gilmore Girls. So my teenage girl coming out into my names. And then I really, really, really liked this one. But my husband hates it because it's too close to his name, and he didn't want to name any of our children after him. And that would be Micah. And it's too close to Michael for him, so he didn't like it. And then a southern name that I liked, but probably doesn't fit our family or our lifestyle, is Graham. And that is the 10 boy names that I loved, but we won't be using. Okay, fat and pregnant, my life. So here is the 10 girl names that we loved, but we will not be using. Now, one of these I really, for years, have thought was going to be our daughter's name if we ever had a daughter, but it's not. And that one is Evangeline. The star in The Frog Princess is where I got that from, and her little nickname would have been Eve or Evie, but that is not the way we are going with our daughter. Another one that I liked was Florence, after Florence Nightingale, because it was another major person in science, and I am going to be a science and English teacher once I finally finish my degree. Right now I'm just a substitute teacher and a student teacher, but I will get there. I will finish this degree if it's the last thing I do on this earth. I am going to succeed. So Florence was another name, and then Arwen. I don't know why I liked that. I think it was because it's kind of like Lord of the Rings kind of vibe. Rosalind. Rosalind was another one. There was a scientist who worked on the genetic double helix and proving that that exists, and her name was Rosalind. One that my husband and I both liked that he actually added to the list was Margo, and it was the Margo spelling, but we just decided not to go with that one either, mainly because we couldn't find a middle name that we liked that went well with it, and it didn't really have any connection to anything. We're very sentimental namers, and we like having unique names that mean something, whether it be to a family or history. So another name for a little girl that we thought would be pretty is Joelle. My husband didn't really like it because he said it sounded too much like Noel, and just changing one letter is kind of silly, but I thought it was pretty. He's really picky, guys. It's okay though, because he's the daddy. He can be picky. One that I really liked, another Disney inspired one, was Briar. Kind of like Briar Rose and Sleeping Beauty. So I thought that was cute. And then another little girl name was Tegan. Kind of like Chrissy Teigen, but not after Chrissy Teigen. I thought that was cute. And then this one I hear a lot. I have a lot of people who go to college with me that have this name, and I thought it was pretty from the first time I ever heard it, and it was Kerrigan. But again, it got vetoed off the list. But this time it got vetoed off the list by my son and my husband, so it was double vetoed. And then the last one I liked because it kind of meant something well, it's kind of, okay, it's Lennox, and my husband has been really into Linux and all that computer fun stuff, and I just thought Lennox was a cute little name, but he said it was too masculine and we're not naming her after a pesticide company in our area. And I was like, oh God, that's a pesticide company? Nope, we're not naming our daughter that. So those are the 10 boy names and the 10 girl names that I loved but will not be using. So if you had any that you loved or used, I'm so very happy for you. And if you have any off of this list that gave you inspiration for naming your babies, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to know if I helped inspire you or bring up a name that you liked. And if you have any to add down below, I'm sure somebody will find some inspiration. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps our family. We're trying to hit the 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So join us. We're kind of weird, but it's okay. I will catch you guys in the 27-28 week pregnancy update. It's gonna be a fun one. All right, bye.